Hello and welcome to our channel. Today is a new review for a new MMORPG, Lost Ark. Lost Ark is a game where is no code. A Korean RPG MMO hybrid, it emboshes the best and worst of both genres. Ambitious to the point, it offers a sprawling and gripping fantasy adventure, enhanced by a stunning combat system and surprising sense of scale. But its grandiose plans are hindered by hackneyed narrative and repetitive quest structures. It's a ridiculous, pompous, often trite and sometimes inspirational piece of game design, a particularly difficult client to condense into a review, but to summarize, I like it. In the grand storyline, your character travels the world and hunts the MacGuffins in search of the eponymous arks, 7 artifacts of immense power that are crucial in turning the tide of the battle of the mortal realms against the invading demonic hordes. You create a character from one of 5 classes: warrior, shooter, mage, martial artist, and assassin. Then some of them are divided into more advanced subclasses. For example, mages are divided into musician bards and elemental sorcerers, while warriors can choose from damaging berserks, melee and ranged archers, and paladins who combine swordmanship with holy magic. I spent most of Lost Ark as Paladin, also I dabbled in various classes in the game's built-in class tester. Combat in Lost Ark is excellent, at least on a visual and tactical level. From the very beginning his mantra is "Why fight one enemy where you can fight 20?" and it gives you combat skills to make it easier. So you start at level 10 with 5 abilities already unlocked. For a paladin, this includes abilities such as Spin Splash, a powerful 1-2 slash that leaves a huge dent in the opponent's health bar, and Life of Judgment, where your paladin extends a hand toward, emitting a beam of searing light that sends enemies back and it never tires. Lost Ark is heavily built around these beefy combat skills, to the point you basically will use your standard attack to take out struggles when the fight is already win. Your powers become even more impressive as you level up. You can unlock new combat skills every few levels, about 40, and each level gives you ability points that are used to improve your existing skills, making attacks faster, more powerful, or with no longer effects. With higher tier abilities unlocked, I enjoyed the opening combat with Wrath of God, a devastating area attack sent down from the heavens. I then took out any remaining opponents with the slightly awkwardly named Flash Slash as your paladin slowly moves forward, cutting through the air quickly like an armored lawn mower. Combat is a great foundation for Lost Ark adventures. Also, those looking for a challenge may find the game's difficulty curve razor flat. You will get through most of the fights on the main path, and with the exception for particularly difficult bosses or dungeons, you will rarely have to think too much about things like positioning or how you use your abilities. Every time I started touching the shallower edges of Lost Ark, the game would throw some wild scenario at me to take me back to the depths. It's hard to get a meta game where on the bosses it's a pirate parrot, then you fight on the table after shrinking yourself with a magic potion. Combat alone is reason enough to give Lost Ark a try, and its ludicrous scale and many odd tangents succeeds in overcoming its flat narrative and quests by numbers. It's not exactly a classic, but I had a lot of fun watching him to try to be one. Thank you guys, stay with us, and goodbye.